What's going to happen to the big tech laid off workers? Hello and welcome to this video on what might happen to the big tech's laid off worker. In recent times, we have seen a number of major tech companies lay off employees in response to changing market conditions, new technologies, and other factors. In 2022 alone, 150,000 tech workers were laid off. Amazon laid off 18,000 employees, Google sacked roughly 12,000 staff, and imagine this, just last month, over 100,000 employees across the tech industry lost their job. Yes, in January of 2023, more than 100,000 employees in IT lost their jobs. It was the worst month for the tech layoffs. Is this tech bubble once again bursting? Many people wondered if the layoffs in the big tech, which began in 2022, were only the beginning. But how long these layoffs will last is still unknown. While the layoffs continue to bombard our daily newsfeed, I would first explore the reasons for the layoff and then would explore their impact on the workers. So, why are these companies downsizing and what are the factors that contribute to these decisions? Let's dive in and find out. See, there is a certain contrarian view as well in the market where some say that the tech giants want to prevent getting sued by institutional investors, and they cite their landmark judgment in the case against Henry Ford where he wanted to increase salaries and reduce the price of the cars, and then he got sued and lost as he wasn't doing the right thing by his shareholders. I don't believe that's the real or the significant reason, but I'll link the article below for more details. I don't think that Sundar Pichai is not telling the truth when he says that this is to cut expenses amid uncertain macroeconomic conditions. In my humble opinion, generally speaking, the layoffs happen because of the following 5 reasons. The number one reason is the economic downturn. As you all know, economic downturns can have a significant impact on tech giants and in fact many other companies, and this leads to layoff. In times of economic uncertainty, companies may need to reduce their workforce to cut costs and remain profitable. The pandemic is a recent example of how economic downturns can lead to significant job losses, with many tech companies forced to downsize. Number 2 on our list is automation and technological advancements. As companies continue to adopt new technologies, they will replace human labor with automated systems, resulting in reduced workforce. For instance, RPA, robotic process automation, or let's say something very basic like self-checkout machines in retail stores have eliminated the need for tedious and mundane jobs, and human cashiers are no longer needed. This obviously leads to job loss. Number 3 on our list is shift in business strategy. So, as industries evolve, tech companies often need to pivot their focus. This leads to layoff in certain areas in certain businesses. For instance, a company may decide to discontinue a product or service, resulting in job losses for employees associated with that particular area. This is not necessarily due to poor performance, but rather it could be a strategic decision to move the company in a different direction. Number 3 on our list is restructuring. One of the major reasons that tech giants lay off employees is restructuring. Companies may reorganize to streamline their operations, cut costs, and remain competitive. For instance, a company might merge departments or eliminate redundant positions, resulting in a reduction of the workforce. Such measures are taken to optimize resources, maximize efficiency, and ensure the company remains profitable. Number 4 on our list is, last but not least, mergers and acquisitions are common in tech industry, and they often result in layoffs. This is very similar to the restructuring that we talked in the earlier point. When 2 companies merge, there are many overlapping roles and responsibilities, leading to redundancies. In such situations, layoffs are often necessary to eliminate duplicate roles and reduce costs. Despite their massive growth and success, this is a major reason why layoffs happen. Tech giants are now making fast decisions and laying off a lot of workers. But tell me if I'm wrong. Losing a job is never easy, especially when it's unexpected. But when you're laid off from a tech company, the experience can be particularly very challenging for some people. Tech companies are known for their fast-paced and ever-changing work environment. They also are known for their competitive salaries and benefits. But despite the perks, layoffs can happen and do happen. And often these are due to the company's changes in priorities or the financial situations. When layoffs occur, employees are typically given notice and offered a severance package. But even with these benefits, the experience can be emotionally as well as financially difficult. Some laid off workers may feel a sense of betrayal, especially if they've given years of service to the company. And in addition to the emotional toll, the financial impact of a layoff can be significant. Workers may suddenly find themselves without a source of income, and depending on their financial situation, they may struggle to make ends meet. Looking for a new job can be a full-time job in itself. Workers may have to update their resume and apply for a new position, and even if they do find a new job, it may not be as stable or as high paying as their previous position. Ultimately, a layoff from a tech company can be a challenging experience. But with time and effort, many workers are able to bounce back and find new opportunities. One of the first things that may happen to a laid off worker is that they may look for new jobs within the tech industry that they've been for a very long time. Depending on the company and the nature of the layoff, they may have access to job placement services, job fairs, or other resources to help them find new employment. In some cases though, companies may offer severance packages or other forms of financial support to ease the transition for the former employees. However, not all laid off workers will find new jobs in the tech industry. In some cases, they may themselves choose to switch careers entirely, taking their skills and expertise in a new direction. For example, a former software engineer may decide to become a freelance writer or a social media manager, leveraging their tech background to work in a related field. This could give that ultimate flexibility at times when they can be their own boss. You can work from anywhere and as much as you want instead of being a corporate slave. After all, job is J-O-B, just over broke. Another possibility is that laid off workers may decide to start their own business. That would be even better. And they don't have to then trade their time for money anymore. With the rise of entrepreneurship and growing popularity of startups, many former tech employees may see this as an opportunity to strike out on their own and build something new. Some may even choose to launch startups in the same industry, leveraging their experience and expertise to compete with their former employers. Of course, not all laid off workers will have the resources or even the inclination to start their own business. For those who are struggling to find a new employment or adjust to life after layoff, there may be other options available. Some may choose to go back to school or earn a new degree or some sort of certification to open up some new career paths for themselves. Others may explore opportunities in other industries or take a part-time work while they look for something more permanent. Finally, here's the summary and conclusion of what we learned. There are several reasons why tech giants may lay off employees, including economic downturns, automation, technological advancements, shift in business strategy, restructuring, mergers and acquisitions. While layoffs can be difficult and painful experience for those affected, they are often necessary for companies to remain competitive and profitable in the long run. At times, because of a layoff, people may find new and better opportunities to switch their careers or the way they work and get ahead. We hope you found this video informative, and if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.